right, boom, baby, we are back. All right, so Sam's working on the engine, but I forgot a couple of parts. So we're gonna run him down a couple of parts today, and that way he can make sure to get everything lined up, timed, whatever you want to call it. All right, boom. So I did send all the stickers out, all the people that won. I reached out to them individually. I will be doing them periodically. Sometimes extra ones do come up. So if you're following me on social media, if I have extra stickers, those are the people that I solicit to them first. Also, make sure to check out my buddy Quint's channel right there. I'll put his info there. And then also check out my brother, his Thunderbird channel. So check that out as well. Put that info right there. But yeah, I'll put links in the description too. Alright, so I got both the, I forget what you call those, but like the rocker arm deals with the little covers. And I just need to put the valve covers in there too. But and it's so crazy looking. I put the compressor down there just so it doesn't fall. Well, maybe I need that piece. I'm not sure. I'll probably bring that just in case. So, especially because it's a little bit of a drive, I think I'll err on the side of caution and bring anything that I think he possibly might need for the rebuild. Worst case scenario, I'll just take it back with me. But I don't want to have to make a second trip just because I forgot a part. That would kind of not be fun. Oh, oops. Yeah, I doubt he would need that. You know what? I will probably bring the belts just in case, even though they're old. Put those there. And I'll bring this just in case. I don't think he'll need the fan, but can't hurt. And then I know he needs a valve cover, so we're gonna bring those. He definitely doesn't need that. I don't even know. Oh, that was my reservoir. That's good. Jeez. Looks so messy in here. All right, I need two hands, but I'm gonna pull those out. Just talked to my buddy Sam, so don't need that. Well, I don't know. I might. He said this is all me, so I'll probably leave the fan. To be honest, I can't remember where this goes. I think this goes on the end of that. Yeah. I don't think I'll need that. And then he said, don't worry about the belts. I forgot to ask him about the motor mount, so I'll just bring that. He said it wouldn't hurt for the push rods, so I'll bring the push rods and the valve covers, and we should be good to go. Baby, we are driving the parts down to Sam. Ain't that right, Shy?
Yeah.
Yeah, down to Tucson, so he's gonna start ripping that thing apart. He ordered the parts. And we'll be... All right, we made it to Sam's. I'm gonna drop off some parts, and we'll be good to go. All right, boom, got all the parts dropped off. And Sam's gonna start ripping it apart this week. I think he's got all the parts just about here for the rebuild. So we're pretty good to go. Boom, baby. So the next thing I'm gonna tackle, ooh, it's hot. While Sam's working on the engine is the emergency brake and the brakes in general. But with the emergency brake, it pushes down, but it's not locking in. So I think what I'm gonna do is take it apart or take it off and see, hopefully I can get it to work or fix it or figure out why it's not working. Otherwise, I might try and take the one out of that cab, but the cable hooks up differently, so I don't know yet if that makes a difference. But that's the next thing. So, all right, let's take a look. So when I push it down, it does go down. It pulls the cable. You can see the cable back there, but it's not locking. So I need to figure out what's the locking bit. I don't know if it's right there, but why it's not locking. I don't think that. No, that's just a vent. I think I at least diagnosed the problem. When I push down on it, this piece that comes up on the top, it doesn't make it to this locking. So this release right here, see how it has this little piece right here? So when I push it down, the top where it starts to click doesn't make it to that, which I'm not sure why, because I mean, that's a decent amount of ways down. It should click in by that point. But even like right there, it's like barely the start of it, and this thing's already on the ground. So I need to figure out if there's a way to adjust this. All right, I don't know if I did this before. I'm gonna try using some WD-40. Maybe that'll help as far as loosening some of the stuff up, because it does seem like the cable's pulling okay. That has crossed my mind too. Maybe it's a cable thing, but let's try spraying it first, let it soak, see if that makes any difference, and we'll go from there. All right, so I'm gonna spray right at the joint. I don't think I sprayed this before because I didn't really mess with it too much. Maybe a little overkill, but whatever. I don't know. I mean, oh, there's a fly in here. WD-40 definitely works some wonders, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know. In some ways, I do feel like it's moving more, but in other ways, no. I mean, you can see, I'll tell you this much, it's definitely looser than, like when I first got it, it wouldn't move at all when I first got the truck. But otherwise, oh, hey, I think this was one of those bolts I was missing for the drivetrain. That's cool. I think that's it. Let me see. So aside from that, I'm gonna let this soak for a little bit. I might come spray this out another time if we have to. It looks like it's pretty easy to take off. On the cable piece, you can see there's kind of like that little hole in the side right there. I think you can just pop the cable out there. Then there's one bolt here, and then I've got two on the firewall. So I'd like to see if I can get it fixed without having to take it off, just because it'll just be easier. So I'm gonna try this. Try spraying it a couple times. Let's look at the other side of the firewall, see what that looks like. All right. Man, it's getting hot in Arizona. I'll tell you that much. It's gotta be probably 108 right now. Wait, is that connected in there too? Is that where that connects up? Shoot. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. I need to get around all this mess. Huh. I mean, I would guess this is just that extra bracket, or that bracket that I have. I think that's for the AC compressor. Don't tell me it's attached to that. I mean, I guess it would make sense. But is it really bolted up with the brake booster? Oh, man. That would not be good. All right. First things first, let's see if it works that way. You know, at the end of the day, I'm going to have to take these wheels off and mess around with the brakes while Sam's got it. Because I got to get this brake system going. You can see how much WD-40 I sprayed up there. So this will probably be the next series of videos, is just working on this brake system. And a lot of it's going to have to be, you know, I got to do a lot of research myself. It's, you know, brakes aren't my specialty. I mean, if you've seen some of my other videos, I mean, even bleeding the brakes was kind of funny. But so I got to figure this piece out. But we'll do it. We'll be good. Boom. Thank you for everybody who watches my videos all the time. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And boom, baby. Like and subscribe. Yeah.